Pisces, this is your monthly for April 2025. And here we go. And you're another one that's going to be quick. Some kind of heartbreak because of communication, and we've got juggling. A lot of crap that's going on. Wheel of Fortune, not for the best, but somehow bad luck is going to turn to good luck. And with the Nine of Swords, it's going to help propel you further than you thought you'd be. And this is all leading to a tower, sudden change, sudden upheaval, sudden change that you did not expect, and everything is just off center again. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe everything is just going to be off center, but we have the Eight of Swords, and I think that's where the heartbreak is coming in, and it's based on shallow emotion. Someone is allowing shallow emotion to control their thoughts and the words that are coming out of their mouth. And that's going to put you in a position where you can make a decision to just stay or go. Yes, no. You're adapting to the environment that you're in, and that's why this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It feels like you have nothing but bad luck right now, Pisces. Because it feels like you don't have any control. However, I do feel like that is going to change because you then become the Nine of Swords. When you end up embodying the Knight of Swords, part of the way of the month, I think it's going to be in the third week. You start acting because you feel like you need to. You may have been in such a place of stagnation that you have no choice but to get up and move because your legs are asleep, your feet are asleep. You got to do something to kind of knock out the cobwebs, and whenever you do start moving, that's going to cause a sudden change. And now, of course, the Tower is not a bad card. It just means things are happening quickly. They are happening because of, I hate to say it like this, but sticking it out there. Sticking your neck out, putting your dick out, something like that. And that is not a suggestion. That is just an observation. You could be dealing with a lot of chaos right now. Not necessarily your own actions, not even the consequences of your actions, but the consequences of somebody else's. And yeah, you have some choices to make. There is the possibility of a stable offer coming in. However, you may lack the self-discipline to be able to stick to this. Or it's some bullshit kind of a job where you don't get paid for it. And you may have been led into a situation where it was insinuated that you were getting paid for it, and you fill out all the paperwork, etc. However, when the time comes, there's nothing. You're standing there with your hands out, like, "Where's my money?" And then they decide to pull some jackass move, like, "What money? I thought you were just doing this for the experience." Yeah, because we're all rich like that. And yeah, this King of Pentacles is, I think this is someone that's trying to get something over on you, Pisces. But somehow it's going to turn around in your favor. If there is a payout for you, it'll take until the first week of May, maybe a week and a half into May. But if they do end up trying to keep pay from you, it's going to cost them their job. And we're not even at 5 minutes yet, and I feel like that's kind of the end of the reading. But there is someone for you to report to, and whenever you do make this report, like, "Hey, I'm not getting paid, and I want to know why, because I was told I was getting paid." This King of Wands is going to come in and say something about it, and they have more control than the King of Pentacles thinks that he does. That may be the owner of the company. Somehow I think you might be getting a vehicle at some point this month. You may want to continue to act conservatively, though, because it's... Whenever this King of Pentacles gets knocked out of the running for his position, and he still has to know how. He still knows something, and he can still pull strings somehow. I don't like this guy. I really want to say hold on to what you got right now. But somehow in May, it seems like I keep getting May to where you're going to be getting money. It may be because of the King of Pentacles mistake. Yeah, somehow this is going to lead you to a new opportunity, and even though you may be reluctant because it feels like you're taking an opportunity from somebody else, you've been holding on long enough that you really want to take this. Yeah, and you're starting to build fences again. You're starting to build boundaries because it's going to help you be more conservative. I really think that this might be because of a work situation where, oh, everyone's buddy-buddy until somebody gets to be an asshole. And it's always the boss that gets to be an asshole, right? So it's not something that you're going to have to deal with too much of the fallout with after this King of Pentacles goes and wherever. But like there was some boundary issues, that lines that were being crossed before with the King of Pentacles that he was crossing. He is benefiting from this somehow. And I think that energy is going to end up leaving. Maybe even having violated something very important. So it's going to be in your best interest to keep up boundaries because of how people are used to dealing with this King of Pentacles. He may have been taking something under the table, letting people slide on stuff, taking payments, getting paid off somehow, and if you're taking his position or somebody else's, you may... I don't think you have to babysit anyone. I really don't. I think this is you acting on your own accord, but you may be the one that lets people know that so-and-so isn't there anymore, and his previous arrangements and contracts were notwithstanding unless they were on paper, and these are not contracts that were on paper. But yeah, Pisces, that is where I'm going to leave you for today, for the month. I am still doing dailies, so please keep an eye out for those, and hopefully I will be back to doing like weekends and weeklies and mid-months and all of that here soon. So thank you for tuning in. Keep an eye out for new material, and I will see you next time.